So this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it has the ability to track any moving object, and we use this to record our super smooth rollers. So yeah, I'll show you how we went from the shaky footage from my other camera to these super smooth rollers.
Gotta do better than walking on dodging the surface. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the weather we doing, I promise it's worth it. Open the curtains, baby I'm certain.
So I was able to get these results with a few things. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 itself, which is the star of the show here because it has a built-in gimbal that is able to track any object that you select.
I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols I ain't gonna crash.
To pair alongside with it, I have this MOVMAX arm that acts as an absorber for bumps just to get extra smoothness. And like I mentioned before, the main feature we want from the DJI is its AI tracking. This is especially useful for what we're doing today, which is shooting rollers. And just to keep it short, it is just amazing what it does. We're kind of shocked on how well it kept its track, even when we thought it was going to lose its tracking. So make sure to stay until the very end to see the rest of the results that we got. So here we have my glove, for example. I can double tap this. It says ActiveTrack enabled. You can see as I move it around, the camera head turns along with it to keep it in frame. You can look up to, it's got a full range of motion, which is what we use to get the perfect tracking and smooth shots for rollers. So yeah, there we go. So you can see it turns red when it loses track of whatever is tracking, but then once it finds it again, look at that, it starts tracking. So let me try and lose it. There, it's gone, it's red. Then it finds it again, which is really cool. The thing I wanted to include was that you can actually pair this to your phone and you can set up the tracking through your phone. So here I can connect to the display, which shows me the preview of in front of the camera. So now we get my glove again. So now I can put the camera anywhere and I can control it from anywhere I want. So for example, there you can see my glove, and then from here, from my phone, I can set up the tracking on the glove. So now it's locked in. Then of course, whenever I turn it, it just follows. There you go. I lost track of it, but I found it again. But yeah, that's really convenient, especially for shooting rollers, because the camera's gonna be outside and then you're gonna be inside the car setting up all the tracking, which you'll see how I set it up later. This is unrelated to the video, but also you can use this for getting pan shots, like super easy pan shots. Let me lose this. I can remove this tracking point and just have it track like my bike, for example. So now if I pick this up, I'm moving around to get like smooth pan shots. I'm barely even trying. I'm not even looking where my hand goes. I'm just going from left to right and I'm able to get super smooth shots. So even for that, it's really good. So this camera overall is just amazing. So now I'm setting up the Pocket 3 along with the MOVMAX blade arm, which I can make a separate video in the future just showcasing like a with and without the arm. But also the arm is just really good for peace of mind that I'm not gonna come out of my car and find out that my camera is missing because I went over a bump too fast. And I have a couple reasons for that. The suction cup style that this uses gives you a visual idea of how much suction I guess there is for the suction cup. Essentially for this brand style arm, you have to make sure that the black part is completely gone, and that's when you know that the suction cup is secure and that it doesn't go flying off. And also just how I have the mount mounted on my car, it's mounted inside the window and then the arm just sticks out. So if it ever does fail, it doesn't just go flying, it will get caught just on the window or fall back into my car. So yeah, now I'm placing the Pocket 3 onto the arm, but I'm placing it upside down, and I'm doing that because my other times I've used this setup, I noticed that the camera angle was a bit too high for my liking. So this is the first time using it in this orientation, and I like the results that we got from it. And now I'm placing some ND filters on the camera. These are from Newer, and I can make a video on these in the future as well, but in the simplest terms, this is like sunglasses for the camera, and this allows me to get that nice motion blur for that cinematic look. So this is the final setup of my car. I have the safety tether on there just in case the pocket somehow gets disconnected. This thing was expensive, so I'm not risking anything. Also, the way I have it mounted and facing, it has a whole 180 degrees it can turn in order to stay on track of whatever it's tracking. And just like I showed you guys earlier, this can connect to your phone. And I use this to my advantage by mounting my tablet in my car where the radio would be to make it easier for me to see the shots that we're taking, as well as making it easier to set up the tracking. That way I don't have to fiddle around with a small phone screen. I could just use this giant tablet and drag and select anything that I want to track. Alright, here's the setup. I got this mounted. I can control it while I'm driving. And camera's mounted in the back seat right here. Now what I can do, I can turn the camera around like this. and I can set a tracking point by dragging like that. So now it's gonna track this location. So wherever it moves, it's gonna track it. And now these are the clips from when we were filming. All right, I'm ready. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn the camera towards you. Yeah, this setup is sick. It's so much easier having the tablet here. There's cars. I'm gonna wait for them to go. All right, let's do it. All right, it's tracking.
Okay. I'll get behind you at the stop sign and then I'll come.
Already, just from this, it looks really good.
You can go a little faster.
All right.
It's still tracking?
Yeah. It looks so good. From what I'm seeing, this looks good. Don't go too crazy. I lost track. Just literally sit next to me. All right, what do we do? Let's get a shot of just chill next to me. Get in the same lane that you're in, but just like don't speed past me or anything like that. The other view looked so much better when we were behind, when the sun was behind you. So maybe we'll try and get that more. All right, get next to me. I want to try and get closer to the curb so it's farther away. Yeah, that if you can stay right there, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. You can see here, even though it looks like it's going to lose track, like the chances of it keeping its track is really low. Like we're making a left turn here. My car is pretty much in a different lane from his, and it's still keeping track of him, which is impressive. Here we're finding a way to turn around, and this whole time it's just keeping on track, which again is just crazy. Perfect. It looks clean. It looks so good. The light shining off of your car, so nice looking. Just keep that same distance, that's perfect. And I did just want to mention, keep an eye on that motion blur in the background. And that's why I put on those ND filters to get that cinematic look. Alright, you can overtake me. Let's get a couple shots of that. Cool. It looks amazing. Oh my god. This camera was 100% worth it. It looks so good. Alright, let's go back to the park and review some footage. This is where it's in the sun.
Oh yeah.
That looks really good. Right next to me.
Hey, that looks so good.
No, it's all, the wind noise is annoying. Look at that. Look at the reflections on the car.
Ew.
Look at it. That's fire.
Yo.
That's fire.
That's so good. Let me see the intro. Did it work?
Because you're really visible because of the wide angle lens.
Oh, yeah.
That's fire. The sun in the background is nice. See, because when we're turned around like this, it's like, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So it's best when we're recording, we're going this way.
That looks so good.
Let's get some audio. All right, so after reviewing the footage, we were pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with how it turned out, but we were losing sunlight. So we had to be super quick and we're just recording some audio for the car. But then after that, now I'm gonna jump on the bike and we're gonna get some rollers of me on the bike. So now I'm gonna put in some helmet POV and then the DJI Pocket 3 tracking me. Also, if I'm randomly talking, I'm on call with my brother while we're shooting this to make filming a lot easier. I haven't gotten rollers on the bike in so long. That sun needs to stop setting so quick, bruh. Oh, the sun looks good here. All right, pass me the DJI. It's on the passenger. Okay. On the bottom right, there's a joystick looking icon. If you need to adjust the camera to be able to track me, use that. All right, let's do it. Over here, I'm gonna take a right. Turn the joystick. Turn your joystick. It's on the bottom right, there's an icon, yeah. Am I tracked? Am I being tracked? Pull over, let me fix it while there's no cars. It's the safety wire. We're fighting for sunlight. Okay. I'm rolling at 30. How do I look? Does it look cool? Yeah! Alright, let's spin around. We gotta get more shots than that. I know the sun's gone already. Fuck it, let's see what we can get. It's still tracking me? Wow. How do I look? Yeah! Perfect. It's still tracking me? Impressive. Are we making a left turn? That dude just waved to me. Wait, I stay in front? I'm good whenever. I wonder how close I can get to the camera. Hey. Yo, I'm excited to see how these shots look. Alright. Still recording or what? Hit record. Yo, that quality is good.
It's really good quality. Look at the focusing. Yo, that's crazy. There we go, that looks pretty good. I wish the sun was brighter. Look at the motion blur though. Very nice. Oh, the flames! Yeah! That looks sick. Oh, right here.
Alright, so here I'm just going home now. We reviewed the footage when we got home, and we were pretty happy with everything that we got. It was pretty fun doing this and even racing against the sun, which I think was pretty successful. But yeah, this camera is amazing. It's a bit pricey, brand new, you're probably looking at $500 to $600. I actually bought mine used on Facebook Marketplace for around $270. And it was completely brand new, it was still in the plastic wrapping. So if you're looking for deals, maybe try that. But the quality and versatility of this camera, even just the tracking, is such a powerful tool for making videos. So I recommend this camera for everybody looking to get into videos. So anyways, here's an edit of all the rollers that we got today.
Well, now you need some drive, get a license, or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. 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 Dog, then that's another hustle play.